In a world filled with questions, where wisdom knows no boundaries, join us on a journey of enlightenment and endless learning. Eternal Teachings. TV. Discover the eternal.
Ancient Atlantis Myth or Reality. Introduction. The legend of Atlantis has captivated the human imagination for millennia, serving as a source of inspiration for countless works of fiction, speculation, and scholarly debate. As a purportedly advanced civilization that met a cataclysmic end, Atlantis symbolizes both human achievement and the fragility of human endeavors. This essay aims to provide a comprehensive analysis of the Atlantis myth, exploring its origins in ancient texts, its connections to other mythologies, potential historical and archaeological evidence, and its lasting impact on modern culture. Through this examination, we seek to discern whether Atlantis was a real place or a powerful allegory. Plato's account. Background of Plato and his works. Plato, one of the most influential philosophers in Western history, was a student of Socrates and the teacher of Aristotle. His works have shaped Western thought for centuries, and his dialogues are still studied for their profound philosophical insights. Among these dialogues, two are particularly relevant to the story of Atlantis, Timaeus, and Critias. Details from Timaeus and Critias. In Timaeus, Plato introduces the story of Atlantis through the character Critias, who recounts a tale passed down from his grandfather, who heard it from the Athenian statesman Solon. According to Critias, Solon learned the story from Egyptian priests during his travels. Atlantis was described as a powerful and technologically advanced civilization that existed 9,000 years before Plato's time, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which are commonly identified with the Strait of Gibraltar. In Critias, the story is elaborated upon in greater detail. Atlantis is depicted as an island larger than Libya and Asia combined, divided into 10 kingdoms, each ruled by a son of the god Poseidon. The Atlanteans possessed advanced technology, a strong navy, and a highly organized society. However, their hubris and moral decay led to divine retribution, and Atlantis was swallowed by the sea in a single day and night of misfortune. Interpretations of Plato's narrative. Scholars have debated Plato's intentions in writing about Atlantis. Some argue that he intended it as a fictional allegory, illustrating the consequences of moral and societal decay. According to this view, Atlantis serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of hubris and the importance of virtue. Others suggest that Plato may have based the story on real historical events or older traditions. The detailed and vivid description of Atlantis has led some researchers to speculate that it might have been inspired by a real place or civilization that suffered a catastrophic end. This hypothesis has fueled centuries of exploration and investigation, as scholars and adventurers alike seek to uncover the truth behind the legend. Ancient comparative mythologies. The story of Atlantis shares striking similarities with the biblical flood narrative found in the book of Genesis. In this account, God decides to cleanse the world of human wickedness by sending a great flood. Noah, a righteous man, is instructed to build an ark to save his family and a pair of every animal species. The flood waters cover the earth, destroying all life except those aboard the ark. Both the Atlantis and biblical flood narratives involve divine retribution and the destruction of a corrupt civilization. The theme of a catastrophic flood as a form of divine punishment is common in many ancient cultures, suggesting a shared cultural memory of such events. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest known literary works, contains a flood narrative that closely parallels the biblical account. In the epic, the gods decide to send a flood to destroy humanity. Utnapishtim, a man favored by the gods, is warned of the impending disaster and instructed to build a boat to save his family and animals. After the flood, Utnapishtim and his wife are granted immortality. The Mesopotamian flood myth predates the biblical narrative and shares many similarities with it, including the theme of divine punishment and the survival of a select few. These similarities suggest that the flood motif was widespread in the ancient Near East. In Hindu mythology, the Matsya Purana describes a great flood in which the god Vishnu, in the form of a fish, warns Manu, the progenitor of humanity. Manu builds a boat and is guided by Vishnu to safety. After the floodwaters recede, Manu repopulates the earth. Similar flood myths are found in other Hindu texts, such as the Shatapatha Brahmana. These stories emphasize the themes of divine intervention and the renewal of life after a cataclysmic event. Global flood myths are not limited to the ancient Near East and India. They are found in numerous cultures around the world, including many Native American tribes have flood myths that involve a great deluge sent by the gods or spirits. For example, the Hopi believe in a series of worlds that were destroyed by floods before the current one. Greek mythology includes the story of Deucalion and Pyrrha, who survive a great flood sent by Zeus to punish humanity. Similarly, Roman mythology tells of a flood during the reign of King Ogyges. The Maya and Aztec civilizations have flood myths involving gods who destroy the world with water as a form of punishment. These global flood myths suggest that the theme of a great deluge is a universal motif, possibly rooted in ancient cultural memories of real catastrophic events, such as the end of the last ice age and the resultant sea level rise. Atlantis in historical context. Possible historical bases for Atlantis. Several ancient civilizations might have inspired the story of Atlantis. Researchers have proposed various candidates based on archaeological and historical evidence. The Minoan civilization, which flourished on the island of Crete from approximately 2600 to 1100 BCE, is a strong candidate for the inspiration behind Atlantis. The Minoans were an advanced society with impressive architectural and technological achievements. Around 1600 BCE, the eruption of the Thera volcano, modern-day Santorini, caused widespread destruction, including tsunamis that likely devastated Minoan coastal settlements. This event could have influenced the Atlantis myth. Tartessos was an ancient civilization located in what is now southern Spain. Mentioned by Greek historians, it was known for its wealth and advanced culture. Tartessos disappeared mysteriously around the 6th century BCE, possibly due to natural disasters or conquest. Some researchers suggest that Tartessos could have been the basis for the Atlantis story. Other proposed locations for Atlantis include the Caribbean, the North Sea, and even Antarctica. These theories are often based on speculative interpretations of ancient texts and geographical features. Ancient advanced civilizations. The concept of advanced ancient civilizations is not unique to the Atlantis myth. Various cultures around the world have legends and myths about technologically and culturally advanced societies that met tragic ends. Ancient Egypt is often cited as an example of an advanced civilization with impressive architectural and engineering achievements, such as the pyramids. The loss of knowledge and technology over time has fueled speculation about the existence of even more advanced precursors. The Indus Valley Civilization, which flourished in what is now Pakistan and northwest India from approximately 3300 to 1300 BCE, is noted for its advanced urban planning, drainage systems, and standardized weights and measures. Its decline remains a mystery, adding to the allure of lost civilizations. Other examples include the Olmec civilization in Mesoamerica, known for its colossal stone heads and advanced art, and the civilization of Great Zimbabwe, noted for its impressive stone structures. These examples demonstrate that the idea of advanced ancient civilizations, whether real or mythological, is a recurring theme in human history and culture. Archaeological and geological evidence. Historical archaeological findings. Excavations on Crete have uncovered extensive evidence of the Minoan civilization, including palaces, frescoes, and artifacts. The Palace of Knossos, in particular, provides insights into the advanced nature of Minoan society. The eruption of Thera around 1600 BCE caused massive tsunamis that likely contributed to the decline of the Minoan civilization. Archaeological evidence, such as ash layers and tsunami deposits, supports this hypothesis. Archaeological discoveries in southern Spain have revealed extensive ancient ruins, including possible Tartessian artifacts. However, definitive evidence linking Tartessos to Atlantis remains elusive. Various other sites have been proposed as potential locations for Atlantis, including underwater structures near the Bahamas, known as the Bimini Road, and submerged ruins in the Mediterranean. These findings are often controversial and require further investigation. Advances in technology have enabled more sophisticated exploration of potential Atlantis sites. Modern underwater archaeology has uncovered submerged structures and artifacts that could provide clues about ancient civilizations. The use of submersibles, sonar, and remote sensing technologies has expanded our ability to explore the ocean floor. High-resolution satellite imagery has revealed potential archaeological sites that were previously inaccessible. These images can help identify patterns and structures that might indicate ancient human activity. Advances in deep-sea exploration technology, such as remotely operated vehicles and autonomous underwater vehicles, allow for detailed surveys of underwater landscapes. Geological studies provide crucial insights into the plausibility of the Atlantis myth. Studies of ancient sea levels and geological formations suggest that significant changes in sea levels occurred during the end of the Ice Age, leading to the inundation of coastal areas. These changes could have contributed to the memories of catastrophic flooding events that underpin many flood myths, including that of Atlantis. The eruption of Thera is a prime example of how volcanic activity can cause massive tsunamis and widespread destruction. Geological evidence from the Thera eruption, including ash deposits and tsunami sediments, aligns with descriptions of sudden, catastrophic events like those described in the Atlantis narrative. Plate tectonics can cause dramatic shifts in land masses and create underwater features. The Mediterranean and Atlantic regions, both geologically active areas, could have experienced such shifts, potentially giving rise to legends of sunken lands and lost civilizations. Modern interpretations and theories about Atlantis continue to evolve as new evidence and perspectives emerge. From scientific investigations to speculative fiction, the story of Atlantis remains a captivating subject of debate and exploration. Modern scholars generally fall into two camps regarding the Atlantis story. Skeptical views. Many historians and archaeologists view the Atlantis story as a fictional creation by Plato, designed to convey philosophical messages. They argue that there is no compelling evidence to support the existence of a historical Atlantis, and that the story should be understood as a myth or allegory. Supportive views. Some researchers believe that Plato's account may have been based on real historical events or places. They point to similarities with known ancient civilizations and geological events as potential evidence that the story has a basis in reality. This perspective encourages ongoing exploration and investigation. The enduring allure of Atlantis has spawned numerous theories and speculations, some more plausible than others. ancient astronaut theory. This theory posits that Atlantis was an advanced civilization with knowledge and technology bestowed by extraterrestrial visitors. Proponents suggest that ancient texts and archaeological findings, such as the pyramids and other megalithic structures, indicate the presence of advanced knowledge that could have come from alien sources. Lost continents. Some theories suggest that Atlantis was part of a larger lost continent, such as Lemuria or Mu, which supposedly existed in the Pacific or Indian Oceans. These theories often rely on speculative interpretations of ancient texts and the presence of underwater features that resemble man-made structures. Survivor theories. Another popular theory is that the survivors of Atlantis fled to other regions, influencing the development of ancient civilizations such as Egypt, the Maya, or the Inca. This theory posits that the advanced knowledge and skills of the Atlanteans were passed down to these cultures, explaining their impressive achievements. Impact on popular culture. The legend of Atlantis has permeated popular culture, inspiring countless books, movies, and speculative documentaries. Some notable examples include literature. Atlantis has been featured in works of fiction by authors such as Jules Verne, H.P. Lovecraft, and J.R.R. Tolkien. These stories often explore themes of lost knowledge, advanced technology, and the consequences of hubris. Movies and TV shows. Films such as Disney's Atlantis, The Lost Empire, and TV shows like Stargate Atlantis have brought the legend to life, often blending it with elements of science fiction and fantasy. Documentaries and pseudoscience. Numerous documentaries and pseudoscientific works have explored the possibility of Atlantis, often presenting speculative theories and interpretations of archaeological and geological evidence. Conclusion. The legend of Atlantis continues to captivate and inspire, blurring the line between myth and reality. While definitive proof of its existence remains elusive, the ongoing quest for Atlantis reflects humanity's enduring fascination with lost civilizations and the mysteries of our past. Whether real or allegorical, Atlantis serves as a powerful reminder of the potential fragility of even the most advanced societies and the importance of maintaining humility and virtue. The story of Atlantis, with its rich tapestry of myth, history, and speculation, offers a window into the human imagination and our desire to understand the past. As new discoveries and technologies emerge, the search for Atlantis will likely continue, driven by our innate curiosity and the hope of uncovering the truth behind one of history's most enduring legends. Illustrations and visuals. To enhance the understanding of the Atlantis narrative, various illustrations and visuals can be incorporated. 1. Maps. Detailed maps showing proposed locations for Atlantis, such as Crete, the Caribbean, and other suggested sites. 2. Archaeological sites. Photographs and diagrams of key archaeological sites, including Minoan ruins on Crete and underwater structures like the Bimini Road 3. Geological evidence, diagrams, and images illustrating geological phenomena, such as volcanic eruptions, tectonic activity, and sea level changes. 4. Artistic depictions. Artistic renditions of Atlantis, as described by Plato, showing its grand architecture, advanced technology, and eventual destruction. 5. Comparative mythology. Visual comparisons of flood myths from different cultures, highlighting common themes and motifs. Final thoughts. The legend of Atlantis remains a powerful and enduring part of human culture, blending myth, history, and speculation in a way that continues to spark curiosity and debate. Whether Atlantis was a real place or a symbolic allegory, its story offers valuable insights into the human condition, our achievements, and our vulnerabilities. The search for Atlantis is, in many ways, a search for understanding of our past, our potential, and the forces that shape our world. In conclusion, while the mystery of Atlantis may never be fully resolved, the journey to uncover its secrets continues to enrich our knowledge and inspire our imagination. The legend of Atlantis, with its themes of rise and fall, serves as a timeless reminder of the complexities of human civilization and the ever-present quest for truth and meaning.